Let's go back on to walking. Alright, we're back. I forgot it's Saturday, they're not there. Bankers do things. Look at the line for Starbucks. It's all the way out to the street for expensive coffee. Look at all them four-wheelers coming at you. Run you over. There's Walgreens. Then you got the Wolf, Bank of America up there. They're having problems in the banking industry too, and maybe another one that's about ready to collapse because they've adopted woke, the woke feminist ideology. And there's Smith behind it, and there's Jack's restaurant. Well, we're still just going this way. If you follow this trail, you've been with me on this walk before. You've seen all this stuff. There's an AT&T store back in there. A couple other places. There might even be a T-Mobile's up by Walmart, which is up the road that way. By that metal fence is Walmart. We've got Sally's, Grocery Outlet, Big Lots, and a bunch of little stores which are closing faster than they can get them open. At least downtown they are. And my nose is running. Hey, look at that. There's that pickup truck or that flatbed with the car behind it. We're going to get run over. Won't buy again. Yeah. We walked just around the block and it took him forever to get around the block. He hauled it all the way out and I was hauling it back in. I don't know why. Take it out of one valley, could have crossed on North Hills Boulevard instead of having to get the freeway and come over here. Big Lots. Goodwill store. Good place to dump old TVs. Just stick it in the front of their door when they're not there. Will they move? That is the question. We got busy over here all of a sudden too. Hey, there's a pickup truck for sale. If you want a Chevy. No, it's for rent. Sorry. They got that pickup for rent. Hey, they're trying to run me over again. There's another one. Told you they're blind. They can't see anything beside them or around them unless it's a brick wall. Most of them can't even see a commercial truck going by. So, hey, look at that. This is not as busy as Starbucks. But it's McDonald's. They make soybean burgers. Anything to make you hungry and come back and buy more. Next thing you know, you're 810 pounds. Okay, we're coming up on the baskets that are being left all over the place. People are trying to steal baskets and just leave them. That one with no wheel locks on it, you can take it home. Turn it into a go-kart. Take all the branding off of it and use it for something else. Yeah. Bicycle lanes are right there. You should be in traffic with bicycle lanes. Hey, look at that. They fenced all that off so you don't park in it. Before they fenced all that off, they had trucks parking in that. That had to be towed out. That was before they made it all pretty too. So let's see what we got going here. We can get run over walking across this street. Yeah, they're noisy. They're noisy. Okay, more trash on the road down there. Let's push the button. Listen to it.
What?
They're saying we gotta wait. So we'll just sit here and wait. But we're looking all directions to see if anybody's gonna try to run us over. Probably from that direction mostly, because they're going to try to see what you're doing. They're going to turn towards you. There's one coming too close. There's another one. Yeah, he stayed across the other side of the line. I guess good. Here comes the little pickup truck with a ladder. See if he'll try to run you over. You got to pay attention to them things while you're waiting. You can't just stare straight ahead. They can turn on the red. It's red again. I'm waiting for my green. Probably won't get it because this is a crazy thing. It's still ticking at us. Let's see what we got. What happened? Oh, it's going that way. From that side. There it is. We can walk now if they don't run us over here. Look at that. Here comes a bus. See how a bus navigates that. Watch him. He's leaning real good going around that corner, so he's going too fast. Leaning, going the other way. Speeding up. Just to slow down. Here's brakes squeaking.
Wait.
There he goes. Not doing very well. He's on the brakes hard. Coming through that corner. That's dangerous. You got to watch those things. They'll lay over on you. And these things coming your way, you gotta watch too, because they'll run you over just because you're standing here. That guy still have a mask on, driving by himself, even after Joe Biden ended the COVID emergency orders. Some people are just stupid, huh? Yeah, I read about a whole town in the Midwest that they won't give up the COVID. Ooh, look at that. That guy's dangerous. They won't give up the whole COVID emergency. You walk into town, that's the first thing they give you at the border of their town. Now, look at the floodgates are open now. We're going to be standing here for 3 minutes. Look at all that. Way back over there. It'll take a couple seconds for all of them to get by for it. Let's just walk across the center of the drive with both cars. That's stupid. Should have sidewalks on both sides instead of making you cross in front of traffic, which is dangerous. You gotta watch them guys because they're dangerous. Both sides. They're dangerous as hell. And we've had people get run over around here just simply because they're walking across the sidewalk, and it says they're going the wrong way, by the way. Because we should be on this side because we're facing traffic. See the little groove in the road? We can use that as a line. We should be on this side to be facing traffic. Because traffic is not over there, it's over there. Even with this barrier, they can still get to you. They have to work real hard at it, but they can still get to you. Hey, trash! More trash. Getting dark. We're under the freeway right now, so that's why it's dark. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but that's dark. So we're getting over here, we can get a better view of the P-Vine. You know, from where we started the last walk at, the water tank's over there. It's 10 miles up there to the peak, which is where the towers are at. Then it's a 10-mile walk back, but I'm hoping before the end of summer is done, we can go there, walk to there. There goes another bus. Front tire came off the ground that time. Now to get back on the correct side, we got to walk back across to the left. On this side they have less push buttons, but still. It's just simply because they pushed it. So look out for traffic on both sides because these guys are dangerous. Stay back out of the way so you don't get run over. It says do not enter, wrong way. So I guess we can't walk through either way. We're going to go up this sidewalk and across there. Over there's where we got my foot stuck in the snow last time I walked through here. This is weird. I don't like this intersection. This is the one I pushed. Stupid thing. Okay, traffic's clear. Maybe it'll let us go. Not yet. The light up there is still green. But yeah, it's blocked down there. I don't know why. They're going through over there so nobody can come this way anyway. They're turning yellow. I hear an ambulance. Where's it at? Coming through here. Okay, let's watch him go by. Everybody likes an ambulance. Look at that. Well, at least a couple people did what they're supposed to, got out of the way. Most people just sit in the road, don't pull over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he saw us watching, so who cares? Call a cop. There's a lot of us. About 500,000 of you watching right now. Look at all the prettiness they did over here. They put rocks all over the place so you can't put your car up in there very easily. If you do accidentally drive up in there, they want to make sure you stay up in there. Okay, the construction sites that we talked about last year aren't going yet. It was nice to see no snow from last time we walked through here. Yeah, and Wells Fargo was closed, so I didn't get what I wanted done. So I gotta wait 2 days and come back over. Okay, we're on a blind corner. I hate that. Walking across doesn't give the cars time to stop if they see you. If they see you. Hey, look at that. They got filters here to keep the drain. All the hazmat filters on the drain to keep the hazmat out. I don't know where they'd be hazmat for, but yeah, walking through here is where I got snow in my shoe last time. It was all white through here. This is where we're walking headlong into the wind. I don't know if you can feel that or not, but it's been a pretty nice walk until now. Now we got headlong into the wind, and that'll probably go that way for the whole block. Hey, Walmart way over there. Can you see them? And you get a good view of Peavine right here. See that? All that is Peavine. The peak is up there. And we start way over there and we'll walk to the peak right along that ridge. Thinking about it. They say it's 10 miles. Google says it's 10 miles. So it'll probably feel like 20 once we get up there because it's all uphill. Of course, it's all downhill going back. I'm thinking about making it a 2-day trip though. Walk up there. Spend the night in a tent up there and then come back. Look out for the motorcycle. He might just get you. I gotta walk on pavement. This rock's too loose to walk on. Spend the night up there and walk back. I think that'd be fun. Or spend the night up there and then walk on another 10 miles into California. Look at that trash. Piss bottle. Big one. Full one. Then walk on into California and get over to Crystal Peak, which they got campsites too. That would take about 3 days to walk all that. I'm thinking but I gotta get in better shape than I am right now because this little incline that we're walking, 2% grade, coming from down there. As you can see it, let me try to hold the camera level. You can see it from here because they're a lot lower than what we were, the grade, and then we're going to keep climbing because it's going this way. They got all the equipment on the construction sites now. Last time I came through here, there wasn't any equipment out there. Maybe they are working just off on the weekend. Who knows? Quick space. They provide the fencing for construction sites. It's just chain link fence on posts that stand up on their own without having to plant them, like the flood ones on the inside. But this other construction site over here doesn't have anything on it yet. They would have had RVs out there, but they're gone. Look out. The old timer will run you over. Something under that pickup. Dragging something. Probably part of the pickup. Plastic piece or something. Look at that. Need a spare tire? A beat up one? Fix it, but construction guys need to get out here and clean that mess up. So here we go. More trash on the side of the road. We're in a bike lane now. Look out. Now we're walking in a bike lane, they'll run you over. There'll be a sidewalk here in a few minutes. We can get away from all this danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. There's cars coming at you. Okay, so the project's 20 acres. The extension date is 7/20/23. Lame land to Elko. And they're going to build something here 20 acres. There's probably more warehouses just like that here. So make sure you look both ways when you're walking, because you don't want to willy-nilly have your cell phone in front of you. Be looking at your cell phone and not knowing where you're going. Kind of like this. You see how you'll just see your cell phone, you can't see anything else, but you're moving. See in the peripherals, you'll see it walking. That's dangerous because you never know if that guy's going to run you over or not, or somebody in the hallway is going to run you over. We call those people cell phone zombies. Hey, that must be the car that dropped the tire. The road's all tore up. So he's got a baby tire on there. Come over here a couple weeks ago looking for a job. Because they said, hey, come over for an interview. Yeah, I never got anything out of it. There's some equipment over there. There's an RV. 1/2 ton, 5 ton with a car on the back. More cars coming at you. We got all these trees that might slow them down a little bit. Last time we was up here, this is all covered in snow too. About a foot. Looks different now, don't it? After the snow's gone. Drainage ditches here, drainage things here. I don't know why, just look at a pile of rocks. In the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that field before they started construction, that guy with the bus used to have cars scattered all over that field. Nobody ever said a thing. See, look at P-Vine up there. Isn't she pretty? She's got snow. Even in the lowlands over there. And there's rivers coming off of that. Now this is a bonded warehouse, by the way. They got the fence, so anything through customs comes in, it goes in, and then they take it off the truck and they keep it until it clears customs. There's only 3 of them here in town. I think this one also does warehousing for individual small companies. There's the noisemakers. Illegal. They're breaking the law right there, riding side by side here in Nevada. They're supposed to be staggered, not side by side. But who cares? Nobody else does. See, can we still see down there? No, not really, through the trees. Because we're about the same level as the freeway height. Standing right here. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going up here and we'll do some more. This is going to be a long format video unless I split it into two. I might. I might just split it into two where I shut the camera off to go to the bank. We'll see what happens when I get it into the machine. Probably take all day to get it in the machine. Because my card adapter is having problems with these little cards. So I had to get a card adapter that came with one of the cards, and then I use it to put these little mini SD cards these things use that I'm talking on and you're watching through. And this hill got me. At least I'm not going to be overdoing it like I did up on the hill. That was horrible. Look at that pea vine. There's a jet up there doing contrails. They'll be all over the place pretty soon. And there's still that RV being stored. They're trying to sell that one on Facebook for $800. Facebook Marketplace, that is. But it's all beat up. They showed photos of it. I wouldn't want it. It's old. 1980s. If it runs, it's a gas hog. Probably use a quarter tank just from here to downtown Reno, which is only 10 miles. Well, this does look better without snow, I'll tell you. Power company's been down there. See that road all skidded up? That power box right there. There goes FedEx. They're dangerous too. Okay, we're coming up on Virginia Street. Motorcycles are all over the place today because it is a nice day for a ride. Probably just cruising around the neighborhood getting used to it again. Look at that monster of a warehouse. Starts right about there and it goes all the way out there. Then they got the car lot junkyard right next to it. And there's hundreds of thousands of churches all over here, but they're all feminized around here. They're not worth going to. And yes, my allergies are acting up. Sorry about that, but can't do nothing about it. Took the allergy medication to stop the runny nose when I got taken off. And took off, but it doesn't seem to be helping, so every once in a while, nose runs and it's a natural reaction to snort, so I do. Trying not to do that anymore. See all the trash laying around? And we're still going up a little bit because we got to go up the road there, then it'll go back down and back up, and then we'll back to where we started. So we're doing around the block. Boy, that'd be a rough place to live right next to that industrial place and those mobile homes over there. Look out, he's going to run you over. So here's the quiz for the day. Do we want to cross the road and walk that way, or do we want to stay on this side of the road? So what do you think? That road right there is supposed to be a trailhead. You're supposed to be able to walk out there and be out into the pea vine. As you go a little further down, there's a residential area you can walk through. Oh, it's right there. That road right there, the other side of that warehouse, you can walk up and go through the end of pea vine. But yeah, so what'd you guys decide? Are we walking on this side of the road, or are we going to cross over and walk on that side of the road? That way. Well, I don't know what you guys decided, but I've decided to walk on this side of the road. That way I can face traffic. So I can see when these things are going to run you over, like this one. Jump out of the way. He's going to get you. See, there's the power box we was talking about way over there, where that pickup's at. Here's the entrance to it. That'd probably suck right here, being living in these. There's a Tesla gonna run you over. Those are useless. That would really suck, living right over there with the warehouses encroaching on both sides. Basically put you in an industrial area, then the city will be trying to push you out. Won't be able to fix your house because the city will say no. No painting, no nothing. I'm going to go through here and get up on the sidewalk so I can get further away from these dangerous four-wheelers. Hey, there's a tire off of one of them. I should say dangerous cars. Yeah, I went over there to get a job too at Chewy. Their HR is pretty much woke. All feminist. But, you know, I got to go back there on Monday to see if I can get a part-time job there. Better than not having no job. My hip's starting to hurt me. How far away have we gone? Let's see what we got here. Okay. Yeah, we're doing 2.6 miles, so 3 miles. Calories, 216 calories. Pace per mile, we're not holding a steady pace. We've been walking an hour, it's 6 minutes. Well, they added a little bit for my detour into the bank. I didn't turn it off. And girls are texting me again. Hey, what are you doing, sweetheart? What are you doing, honey? I want to come over and hook up. Give me gas money. I'm not doing that. That's a bad thing. That's a walking disease factory. She does that all the time. What you want should be behaving if you're going to be wanting an actual traditional girlfriend, traditional wife, which for every guy I talk to, that's what they want. Then you should start acting like that. Leave the hookup girls or free hookers alone. I've talked about this on my other channel. This is just a brief bit. You know, I should do a short too, with my cell phone while we're out here. Walking around the block, nice sunny day. Maybe we might do that right now. Get the cell phone out, hit video, and do a video and post it immediately as a short. Do 5 seconds or 5 minute, 2 minutes. We'll wait till we get down to the other end. See how far we really walked. I think it's a 3 mile walk around the block. Kind of want to know. Mom's 75 and she needs to get out walking more. I want to know how far I can take her for walking when we're not doing videos. And yes, I do live at her house because I'm not going to stuff her in an old folks home. I'm not going to, there's Amazon, I'm not going to leave her by herself. Especially with my sister's disgusting kid living with her. She's damn near 40 years old and never got her own place. She keeps saying, I'm going to college so she can stay. She never goes. And the worst thing apart of this is when we were recording this video, there's a lizard. Look at him go. The little one. Yeah, the worst part of this thing is we've got Kamala Harris coming to town to the college over here. She's going to preach some more woke politics. Okay, so we're at 8040 North Virginia Street, and there's Chewy way up there. She's going to preach some more woke politics and make everybody think that being anything but black is bad. Well, here to tell you right now, she's completely 100% wrong. And her and Joe Biden keep quoting Martin Luther King, but they're not getting it. And that's at 8001 North Virginia. Martin Luther King's dream was to, here's a bus stop, was to have everybody what they thought was color, everybody there that looks different, all working in harmony under the same roof. Feminists are now pushing the opposite of what Martin Luther King said, but they keep, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris keep doing the same thing, but it's not what they want. Not seeing race is exactly what Martin Luther King wanted. He wanted people to be people all over together. Hey, the pond's full this time around. He wanted people to be people, work under the same ring and not worry about skin color, which we achieved that right up till Joe Biden got in frickin' office. Still don't know why you guys voted for him. Here comes a bus. Look out for him. He's dangerous. We're going to cross here, even though the crosswalk's up there. We're going to cross here. Because I don't care what Amazon says. I want to cross where I want to. This woke organization you should quit buying from too. But the little fire pond has got some water in it, finally. There's frogs up here that chirp all night long if you come close to it during the night. And there's trash down in there. Look out, he's going to get you. Yeah, you don't want to work for this woke company. You'll work there for a couple of years in the warehouse, maybe. If you're lucky, they'll find a way to fire you because you're talking to women. They want to protect all the women from the bad, bad, bad men. Then what do you get? Homeless. I'll talk about this on my other channel too. It's kind of funny how things are working. We're walking around here and all these people are racing around and they pass by us 3 or 4 times and they're not getting anywhere, like that pickup truck that just went by. Hey, look at that. Brand new mud flap, fresh on, bolted to the hanger, brand new. A little rusty because it's been a while, come off a new truck. And the hanger's not even broke. You must have just not put a pin in it. Carter key in it to hold it place. And here comes Amazon's generator and internet facility because they're using wireless internet, shooting that way. Using ham frequencies for that. And my phone's dinging again. Everybody's just going nuts. All the women want to talk to me again. Still. Yeah, even Amazon's talking about pulling completely out of California. They can't do business there. The cost is just too high. But it's no worse than doing business in Seattle, where Amazon's originally at. They can't stay in their old headquarters because of all the Black Lives riots. They'd have to have 50 cops. 25 guarding the building during the day and 25 guarding the building at night. To be able to operate there safely. You had to just vacate. Get out, let it decline. Instead of trying to force it to be better. This little hill here has got me. We're doing pretty good, but we'll see. Yeah, burning 216 calories or 500 calories on this walk isn't going to help because I'm still getting fat. Even though I lost 20 pounds this morning going to the bathroom, that doesn't work. It doesn't help much because it'll all come back. What do we got here? Is it a California broke down? Nope, not a California broke down. Somebody lost. Woman lost. Old lady lost. Yeah, that place is Amazon. It's not a very good place to work. I'd recommend you stay away. Unless you like the woke culture. The feminist culture. Apparently a lot of people do. And they got the whole parking lot roped off from the other side. That's not the entrance to Chewy. There's mobile home park again. Well, at least there's still some green out here. These trees. Bushes, which are trees. Hey, here goes a noisemaker lowrider pickup. Probably not a lowrider. They probably put big rims and short tires to give the impression it's a lowrider. Hey, that rock's glowing. Should we crush it up and find out if there's gold in it? It probably is. As a kid, that's what we used to find our gold, is in rocks that glitter like that. Found 10 pounds in a rock like that. Just crush it up. Yeah, my head is itching. Okay, yeah. That's better. At least I'm not getting the sunburn burn, because last time I left without the hat. This time I've got the hat. See, the hat's on. We did pretty good with that. Keeps the sun out of my eyes, even though my glasses are dark. There's Rayleigh's. We was just over there. That's the entrance to Chewy right there. They got a big old expensive parking lot on the other side. It's a waste of space, but you know, everybody should be riding public transportation and get rid of cars. If Joe Biden's going to ban guns, then we're going to have to ban cars too, because they kill just as many people as guns do. AK-47s kill even more people than guns do, because the military uses AK-47s. They kill people all the time. Of course, in other countries, but they still use them to kill. But Joe Biden likes that. Look at the runoff flow down there. Oh, here comes a tractor to run you over. Keep your eye on him. He's behind the tree, but he's getting closer. Here he comes. Big old bucket's going to get you. He's walking. He's going just about as fast as we're walking. Or about hiking, whatever. Here he comes, coming closer. He's got water in his tires too, liquid. Oh, there's a following truck. Don't really need that, but they're doing that so that the four-wheelers, them things, don't run into them. There's an Amazon van. Is that one of the electric ones? No, that's a Dodge. That's diesel. The electric ones look like a little go-kart. They're small. They're about the size of that minivan right over there. We should be getting a dog barking at us pretty soon. Look at that. They still haven't done their landscaping over there. Let's see what we got. Yeah, you know, a lot of those delivery drivers for Amazon are owner operators that release the truck from Amazon. Then all the fees and licensing fees and the mileage fees and taxes, and they eat up all your income. They're using the same principle that CR England used to use when they leased trucks to drivers so they could start their own business. So basically they got themselves some free employees because they taxed themselves to death, plus their fees for doing it. Which is kind of funny. Here comes that Tesla that tried to run you over again. I think he just drove around the block so he could come try again. Watch him closely. That dangerous thing. There it is. Did he run you over? I think he did. Driving by 3 or 4 times because we're saving the planet by videotaping it. There's a Ford. Besides that, those Teslas, those electric cars, are not saving the planet. They're polluting the planet. Maybe they're helping a little bit when they're running, but when they're broke down and they're broke, and you turn them in and they recycle them. They haul them off the junkyard just like they are. They don't take the battery box out of them and recycle it like they say. Elon Musk is lying to you. Batteries only last 2 to 5 years if you take care of them. I've seen friends that had them, the battery lasts 6 months because they were charging it all the time. Every time they pull the car into the driveway, parking lot, they'd plug it in. Those things are just like your cell phone. You don't charge it all the time. Oh, look at that. Who's turning around for us? He coming back. That Ford coming back. He coming by again. Hello. He drove by us twice. Guess he wants to be on camera. We're about done anyway. See the railing up there? That's about where we started. And we're going to use this bus stop as their end point, so that's where we're going to end. The whole walk, and we'll figure out how many miles we did for the whole walk. And then we'll keep track of more of that mileage for the whole walk. We'll do that on the last video since we're doing series now. They were working on that tower way up there in the distance. I don't know if you can see it. But they took the plastic cover off, and one of the transceivers, antennas, or transceiver system, took it in. This is characterized by here. They're closed all the time. Anyway, so here we are at the RV park and the bus stop. We're going to catch this bus and go back to where we came, to house. I move around a lot lately. So anyway, this will be the end of the video here, and let me see how many miles we did, and we'll see what happens. Okay, 3.11, so 3.5 miles we did doing this walk. That's not too bad. 3.5 miles, not bad at all. Anyway, so you guys take care, be safe. We'll talk to you later, and we'll see you with the next one. So we'll probably be in a couple days. Anyway, bye now.